Good morning, Izette from Zester's Lab. Well, I'm on the farm, and when I'm on the farm visiting my friends, there's no makeup, there's no time for makeup. Why? So this is me. So you remember my project, the one I really wanted to do with the material, making a nice top. Well, this is the idea that I got. So yesterday, my friend and I, we decided to do this. So, what we did was, I bought this beautiful piece of white material at a charity shop for 100 Rand. So I was just looking to see if I make a top like this, how long I need. It's about this. So I just tore off a piece. So you take a piece of material. You can actually, doesn't have to be white. It can actually be any color. So this is my piece of material. Actually works fantastic because you'll see it's just wide enough to go around my waist. So this is all that I need to make a beautiful top. So now I have my material. Now I need to get it like this. This is a top I previously made from what we call gemorslap. This is just a messy cloth where you just add some paint. So now I'm going to show you how to do this. How to get your piece of material to look something like this. So this one, I think I only used black, grey, yes, black and grey. I didn't use even perhaps a little bit of white. So this is all I used. This actually was pure linen, and I used material paints. Now I must confess, with the ones we did yesterday, I used acrylic paints as well, because have you ever tried to get paint out of a dress or something? It's very difficult. It's stick for life. So I thought, I'm very far from a shop, so I'm not able to buy material paint. So we've got some. And then I said, but I really don't like these colors. I actually want to get my own different colors. And so I used my acrylics. I don't think I'll be able to iron the acrylics. So what I will have to do with my material thing that I made yesterday is I have to put it in the tumble dryer. Nice heat to set my material paints, because there's some material paint on as well, and then my acrylics. So this is the one I made yesterday. So can you picture the top? Now I'm a little bit, can you picture a top like this? I think it will look fantastic. I wanted to go with a more earthy kind of color. So I used my ochre, greens, a little bit of black. And that is what I got. So my friend, Rini, this is her one. Isn't this absolutely gorgeous? So she went for also ochre, very little much lighter than mine. She wanted to go lighter. And then after we did the background, we just painted the woman on. Easy, easy, easy. This is crazy easy. So, and it is so much fun. All you need is a piece of cloth, and this chair is not fun. So you need a piece of cloth. Now look at this. These are the little pieces that we practiced on yesterday. And then later we used it as, put it in the water the whole night. And look there. This is not coming out. So I really think acrylics will do the thing. Look at this one. So you still have this messy kind of thing. So what you do is, when you take your material, it must be able to take paint. So cotton, linens. I don't think this is pure cotton, but oh man, you can see it works wonderfully. So you put it in water. I am just putting it in a bucket of water. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna tilt my phone a little bit so that you can see what I'm actually doing on the table. So this is just a wet. I just bring it out a little bit. What I love is the squashy effect. So I like to squash it and not really wring it. So now you can see the material. It's got these little, like batik kind of thing. I don't know. So yes, now it's wet but not. I pushed out most of the water. And now I'm just going to tilt the phone. So that you can see the table. That's it. There's the table. So now I'm going to decide and see what colors do I want to put on this one. So this is now a new one. This is material paint actually. A nice purple. I'm going to do the purple and the brown because I don't know. I just like the earthy colors more. And this is a kind of, I don't know what this color is, but this is gorgeous. It's a little purplish, brownish thing. So what I usually do is I take the paint and I smear it on my hands. And then I just, oh my goodness, look at this. Then you really just work it into your material. Now, the less you work it, the more white there's going to be. And the more it's going to look, have this effect, a cleaner effect. So you can put all your colors on and then squash it. You can just do it like I'm doing. Now this is this color. So now I'm just squashing it with this color. Don't overthink, just go for it. So I am squashing it. Now look at this, now we've got our two colors. And don't worry about when when there is big blotches. You'll see it all gives it this beautiful effect. So this is only 2 colors. You can add whatever you want. I can go for a little bit of dirty pink. I even can wet my hands to get it more flowy. And then I just squash it. And voila, the white is no longer white. You are now having a very colorful piece of material. It's even funny when you look at my dress, you can see this is kind of the same thing. They just print it on. I think with, I don't know what, you can do potatoes. Remember when we were young, we halved a potato, we make little flowers with a knife, scraped in a little flour or whatever, and then we just, oh goodness, that's gonna be gorgeous. So with this, after you have your background, the sky is your limit. You can do whatever you want. So you can see this is getting more and more lighter. So if you want it brighter again, more color, what I also do is I just put it up on like this. You see, the more you do this, the more you will see how the whole process works. And this is it. As I say, now you can do on this thing whatever you want. So we decided on the woman, as I said, the circle of friends. So that is what we tried and we did. So there is my water. So in order to do the circle of friends, you really just, this is actually, now I see a kind of plum. Oh, no, I want to put this in too. Oh, look at this. This is gorgeous. Ooh, this I absolutely love. So I put my plum in. If you don't want it really to be worked in, you just apply it like I. Oh, that's the wrong color. That's my blue. So dip my hand into the wrong color. This is the plum. No. Okay. So we're going for a darker blue. You go with the flow of what's happening. So this is the, now it's getting more and more blue with a little bit of plum. Okay, so this is it. This is now my base. So what you do now is now you can paint on it. So what I did, I took an ordinary paintbrush. I just need to wash my hands quickly. Otherwise, it's gonna... And as you can see, I just jump in. I just don't overthink anything. Whoops, I nearly dried my hair on my beautiful favorite finished top. So I get the black fabric. This is actually all fabric paint, I think, that I'm busy with today. This is the black. So what I am actually doing is I am just, without thinking, I am not thinking, I am just doing my woman just a little sides, outlining them, doing their hair, little. There's another one, she's looking to that side. Here I'm going. Another one. This is really very abstract. You can do anything. This one's, and the more you put in the black, there's a little bit more black in the middle. Those two aren't touching. The little shoulders, so it's really a head, shoulders. And there you go. Remember, this is going to be the bottom of my shirt. So I like to just make it a little bit darker on the bottom. There's another one. Let's put a large woman there. There she goes. And now I want to show you. So this is the basic. This is the black. This is the basis of the woman, the base, first layer, let me call it that. So I did the whole piece of material, front and back. As I say, this is really very personal thing. You do whatever you feel like. I'm just trying to get my paintbrush. Some good. There's my last one. I don't know if you can see. And once again, I just clean my brush. So what I then do is just to bring this a little bit more so that it mustn't stand out. It mustn't stand out. I want it to be part of that. So now I use my plum and just here and there I add a little bit of the plum color that I love, that I found. And just here and there you smear some plum. That's it. There you go. And because everything is wet, it just flows, and that is what I love. I want it to flow. I want mustn't look like, okay, the woman is not part of the whole cloth. But that is very personal. Whatever you do here, you do whatever makes you happy. So this is my other color. I don't know so the gray plum. So it's really just here and there. And then what I absolutely love doing, I don't want more blue in. I think my lap cloth is blue enough. So I want to tone it down a bit. I love color, but when I wear things, I like it a little bit more not so in your face. So now I put white, and look there, just a little bit of white here and there. And you can see how loosely I hold my, but because the cloth, we call it a lappie, so that's what in Afrikaans, so I struggle. So when I do something and demonstrate, I struggle a little bit with the English because my brain is working on what I'm doing and not what I'm talking, what I'm saying. So there you have it. One side you can just do a little bit of highlighting on the hair with the white. Just here and there a little highlight. I haven't even done anything there. And there you have it. Let me quickly pick this up to show you. And yesterday the wind was actually blowing, so it was very difficult. So we were doing our things. And the wet cloth was really making a mess when it touches the other side and whatever. But I don't know if you can see this. Look on this piece of plastic. Oh, you see, now I need just a white piece to just press onto this to get these. Let me see, I'm going to do it with this right side. And just see if I can pick up some of this. It didn't really work on this one, but if you put a piece of white material onto that, it's going to be beautiful. So this is it. I hope you've learned something. Whenever I'm done with my top, I'll make a video to show you. Because what I also thought, you know, I don't know, I thought a little top, you know, arms out. Because this is so wild, I didn't want it too wild. But do you know about all those sarongs and things that you buy that's really crazy and really colorful and really wild? So why not make a bigger thing? So that's why I say never limit yourself.